Bhutan is a Buddhist country, and you can see the examples of people's devotion everywhere. Prayer flags are believed to spread goodwill and bring benefit to all, as the wind amplifies the message. Throughout the country one can find rather ingenious variations on traditional practices. Here, recycled plastic bottles serve as an improvised prayer wheel, a wind-powered spiritual broadcasting device. Here, the prayer wheels are powered by water.
Within the human ecosystem, questions of citizenship have taken on a different shape since 2025, when the United Arab Emirates declared that all non-citizen workers must be gone within the year. A seemingly impossible task. This mass migration required governments across the global south to scramble to provide air, sea and land transport sufficient to move 10 million people.
All too often, though, when we speak at international meetings, we're encouraged to use the global language of convenience, English. Sadly, global English is not very strong on subtle seasoning, and the sort of flavours which make your own language special are lost. In some ways, it is the linguistic equivalent of fast food. Filling, but forgettable, and a bit hard to digest.
At last, I've made a wonderful discovery in Valley. A magnificent tomb with seals intact.
To communicate with impact is a skill, one you can learn. The Hague Academy can help you. Our trainers have earned their credentials in media, politics and business. Their extensive experience defines our training courses. Get media training from our experienced journalists. Learn how to communicate effectively from the best storytellers. Let our seasoned lobbyists introduce you to the world of public affairs. Safety is obviously very important if you are thinking of exploring this area on foot. Table Mountain is over 3,000 feet high, and the weather over the mountain and the peninsula is very changeable, no matter what the time of year. You may start your walk under a cloudless blue sky, however you could very soon find yourself in cloud, rain or a howling gale, especially when you're on the summit. You usually don't think about what you are saying when you're reading out loud. If you're speaking spontaneously, however, you think much more about what you're saying. And everyone will understand you better. Much better. Secondly, words are only a small part of a message. We put across a lot of meaning using gestures and body language. If you read a text, you are communicating only a small part of what you want to say. Reading reduces the force of your message. After a few days of reprovisioning and just enough time to get used to walking on something that didn't try to move the other way all the time, we were back at sea. I experienced unexpected pleasure at being back in a routine on board. Day follows night, follows day. The sun would rise to its zenith, set to the horizon. The stars materialize out of a darkening sky, deploy themselves across the night. The waning moon, pale latecomer, rising from behind the cloud like the baleful eye of some huge sea cyclops, would hoist itself reluctantly onto a rising trajectory, and then fall away unnoticed to the west. To the east, the sun would rise.